Now in business, the stock market of the Nigerian Exchange Limited, NGX, gained 77 billion naira to close positive and sustained a 5-day bullish trend amidst Easter celebration. On the last trading day of the week, as the federal government declared Friday, Good Friday, April 15, and Monday, Easter Monday, April 18, 2022, as public holidays to mark the Easter celebrations. The NGX All-Share Index ESI rose by 143.07 points or 0.30% to close at 47,510.38 basis points, while the overall market capitalization value gained 77 billion naira to close at 25.613 trillion naira. The upturn was impacted by gains recorded in medium and large capitalized stocks, amongst which are SFS Real Estate Investment Trust, Dangote Cement, Nigerian Breweries, Julius Berger, and Berger Paints Nigeria. And now joining us to review the stock market is Aziz Lawal, Managing Director, Trust Bank Asset Management Limited.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, and happy Easter Monday to you.
Yeah, same to you, Rita.
All right, so we saw the stock market of the Nigerian Exchange Limited. What were some of the factors that attributed to it closing positive during the week last week?
Yeah, so what we saw last week was more of a renewed interest in large cap tickers. We saw movement in MTN Nigeria. We also saw significant movement around Dangote. Unlike what we've seen in the last 2-3 weeks, we are now seeing investors beginning to return to the market to lift market performance and activity levels. And we expect that to also be sustained in the coming week. Thank you.
All right, so what are your general expectations? I know that today it's a public holiday, and on Friday we also had a public holiday. What does business activities are expected to look like for this coming week?
Yeah, for this coming week, investor sentiment around positive expectations for first quarter performance of companies, we expect that to drive our market performance. Because I mean, in the coming week, we expect some of the results for Q1 to start tripping in. As soon as those results start to come in, we expect that the current positive momentum is sustained. By the way, what we saw last week when the market gained for the 5th consecutive day, I mean, that's the highest we've seen since January 2022. Which is a very positive indicator that in the coming week, the market will most likely maintain same momentum. Thank you.
All right, Aziz, we know that Nigeria's inflation level rose to about 15.92. What exactly will this have, or what impact will this have on the Nigerian economy at large?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the increase is negative. So, I mean, for economy, any negative change in any economic parameter does affect the economy. Particularly for the markets, it does affect the markets, particularly around effective return that goes back to investors. So increasing inflation erodes real returns to investors. As a result, investors tend to price the level of inflation into their expected return. So Rita, in context, let's say you are getting 11% from a particular investment that you have. With inflation increasing to around 15.92%, what it means is that your return effectively has dropped to negative, maybe around 4% negative, thereabouts. So as a result, your next decision for your next investment, you may be asking for 13% because inflation has increased. So, I mean, it does affect the market. It affects investors' projections, but then there are other economic parameters and fundamentals that impact market and returns expectations more than inflation. So we expect that, I mean, in the near term, the rise in inflation will not really impact on the market performance in the coming weeks. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Aziz Lawal, for sharing so much insight on the business details for today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Rita. Thank you.